Hello everyone and welcome in. So this will be a full moon energy reading for all the signs, and we're going to look into what needs to be released through this full moon energy. Now if you want to skip straight through to the message, there is timestamps below in the description box. This full moon on May 5th will peak in the sign of Scorpio. This will also be a lunar eclipse for the moon watchers out there. With the sun in Taurus, the moon in Scorpio, this transit will highlight things that are out of balance in our lives. Anywhere from relationships to jobs to businesses, anything out of balance will surface and give you the opportunity to either change, adjust, or release. If there's any resistance to this change, there's not going to be any need to worry, any need to stress. The universe is preparing us all, whether we like it or love it. Now, the signs that are going to be most affected by this transit are going to be fixed signs. That's going to be Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. But let's be honest, guys. Whenever there's a full moon, we're all affected in some form, fashion. Okay? Now, for the rules on how to receive the tarot messages, please check the description box below, especially if you're confused, guys. I've laid it all out down there. For your full tarot scope, be sure to check your moon, your rising, your Venus. Now, before I jump in, I'm going to clear the space. I'm going to set the intention. During this time, I invite you to clear your thoughts and set your own intention by thinking of a specific person, asking a specific question, or just focusing on the moon energy and what needs to be released. So let's jump in. Spirit guides, Archangel Uriel, Raphael, and Michael, I call upon you. Thank you for allowing the opportunity, clairvoyance, and insight to channel these messages. Please allow a clear message to come through to those who need it. Please protect me, the seeker, in the space from any negative entities. Thank you again, spirit guides, archangels. Amen. All right, guys, let's get to it. Alrighty, so let's jump into Gemini's energy. Most important message here for Gemini spirit. What do my Gemini friends need to know? Please and thank you. Now, if you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Gemini, High Priestess in the reverse, flew out of the deck. So this is not trusting your intuition here. Not listening to spirit guides, not taking a pause before you take action to be certain. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is putting in work, putting in time, putting in effort. What's hidden here, what's challenging you. I feel like this is a person. Now, this could be a friend, a family member. Maybe this is like an adversary, but I feel like this person, let's pull a few more cards out here before we get into this. How to correct this energy, 8 of Wands. The outcome if action is taken is the Magician. The outcome if no action is taken is the Page of Pentacles. You're not trusting your intuition. So what this tells me here, Gemini, is you're probably watching a lot of tarot readings, trying to figure out this person, the position you have in this person's life or they have in your life, what you feel, what you don't feel. It's almost as if you're like up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing this person. Now, this could be a fire sign with the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Spirit is guiding for you to communicate, okay? Be open to a conversation. So what I see coming out here, Gemini, is part of the challenge is talking. You have this person blocked maybe even physically blocked. But I feel like this person maybe even has tried to reach out to you in different forms and fashion, and you have shut it down. So let's clarify the energy, the Three of Pentacles. This is the energy surrounding you, Gemini. This is you putting in work, putting in time. I mean, some of you may even be trying to find a team or build a team for maybe a business, something along those lines. But there's definitely an energy of withholding, holding back. Okay, so you're definitely focused on work, focused on money, focused on the things that bring in happiness and abundance, and really ignoring anything that cause you to feel conflicted or confused. Okay, the energy that's hidden, what's challenging you, Gemini, the Queen of Wands. I feel like this is a person that you've blocked, but they're still able to access. Okay, please clarify this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is a person who is fiery, who is passionate. This is also another person. So like if you are in a relationship or were in a relationship, this is like a third party situation that's on your mind. Spirit is telling you, you intuitively know what to do here. You know what you need to do, but it's almost as if you're kind of up in your head overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. You're fighting something here. Fighting, having a conversation. Maybe this is getting closure on the situation. We're going to pull a few cards at the end for advice. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands, this conversation, how to correct this energy, how to transmute. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So boundaries, standing your ground when it comes to a certain situation or a particular person. Setting some... Here's the thing. Everybody has expectations in relationships. If we don't communicate that to another person, how are they going to know where we stand? If we always just go along with what they want, it's hard for them to know who we are as a person. And I feel here, Gemini, that maybe instead of blocking, there may be a need to communicate, okay? Now, if there's confusion, if there's uncertainty or lying or cheating or deception, then you need to protect yourself. It doesn't matter how intense the connection is. Withdraw from this person, which is exactly what I feel like you've done, and go about your life. But that doesn't mean going to tarot readings and watching tarot readings on this person. And I'm a tarot reader. That doesn't mean going and asking people or always talking about this person or always looking them up on social media to see what they're doing or who they're with. It's like you have to just go about your life. There's a new opportunity that's going to be presented to you, Gemini, whether it's with this person or somebody else. And you're not going to be open to seeing this because all the lurking, but then the position that you're taking. So it's like you're very rigid in your approach to this person, and they are not going to be open when it comes to that. We're kind of mirrored the same energy we give out to the universe. So I feel here there is a need to pull back, take some time, get clear within yourself. If this person is going around doing third-party energy, it doesn't matter if this is a twin flame, a soulmate, Gemini, the purpose for those connections is ultimately our own ascension. So let's clarify the Magician. The Magician is the master manifester. And this is you having everything that you need in front of you And I feel here, Gemini, a lot of you are focused or need to be focused on a particular goal or idea or vision that you have for your future. And this situation is really becoming a disruption. You know this, though. Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, the 10 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. There's something here that you're building. Spirit is calling for you to focus on that. If you stay focused on this person, the Page of Pentacles, this is the outcome if no change is made. You're going to see something or hear something, or something's going to happen that's going to pull the rug out from under you. You're going to have to make this transition no matter what. It boils down to you choosing to change, or like a tower moment happening where something seemingly out of nowhere comes and knocks everything down. Like the universe comes in and makes a swift change. You are given an option through this full moon to see this for what it truly is. And maybe this is a message received. Maybe you and this person have a conversation and decide to part ways. Maybe this is you just staying focused on your path and ignoring and distancing yourself from any lurking or watching or worrying about this person or this situation. Focusing on the things that are bringing excitement, bringing joy, bringing happiness, and not the things that cause you stress and anxiety and worry. Maybe getting out and meeting new people will help take your mind off of this person. And that doesn't necessarily mean romantic relationships either. You can always meet new friends, go out, and don't just go to the bar. Go to like a paint class or yoga, something that you enjoy that's going to bring you to people who enjoy similar things. So you and those people have something in common, something to relate with. Let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Judgment, Nine of Cups, Hermit, Queen of Cups. So you're being called to take some time with yourself, Gemini. And this may be difficult for you to do. If this past person comes back in, Spirit is cautioning you. Proceed with caution. Throw caution to the wind. There hasn't been enough time in the separation for this person to even have submitted to a change. So for you to think that they have, it's screaming. Okay? Focus on your path, Hermit energy. Focus on your purpose. Focus on things that bring in wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, abundance. Free yourself from anything, person, place, or thing that's holding you back, which I feel like this is a particular person. And maybe not even a person that you're still communicating with, but this is a situation that you're still energetically entangled with. Spirit wants you to start disconnecting from this. You've been receiving downloads about this, and I feel like you were choosing to ignore. You're starting to come to terms. It's time to wake up. It's time to start replacing old, outdated connections with new, enlightened, brightened. It's almost like, Gemini, you're not even doing the same things as you were when you met this person. You're completely different. So now it's when you make so many changes, so many transitions, you have to align yourself with people that are the same vibration as you. So finding those people is going to be important for you, especially through this energy. So Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, you can give it your astrological sign. Or give it a butterfly emoji for transformation. We have complicated differences. And on the bottom we have beauty. So Gemini, I feel like what this is calling to is, instead of focusing on the things that are going wrong, going bad, going awry in this situation, focus on the beauty, focus on the blessings that are coming in, but also the things that you've learned through meeting this person. Because like I said, Gemini, I feel like there's been a lot of changes, maybe due to this relationship, maybe just on your own personal development. But I feel here, Gemini, you and this person really aren't on the same path. It's time to realize that. So, Gemini, I feel like that's a good solid message. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so let's jump into Libra's full moon energy reading. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Libra, Spirit. What do my Libran friends? So we're going to put these cards back in and shuffle some more, see if they come back out. This will just be a little side message here, Libra, but we have something that's happening with you and a particular person where you're making a decision to move forward in a positive direction, leveling up. Okay, Spirit is blessing you here with this Wheel of Fortune. It's good fortune, good fate, blessings coming in. Let's see if these cards come back out for Libra, Spirit, through this full moon energy and what needs to be released. So, the energy surrounding you this week, Libra, this month, this full moon, the Lovers. What's hidden, the Six of Pentacles. Challenge, what needs to be released or corrected is the Two of Wands, waiting. Knight of Cups is, and Four of Cups is the outcome if no action is taken, and the Knight of Cups will be if the action is taken. Pull the advice over at the end. It's definitely some changes that are coming in. Now the Tower energy is on the bottom of the deck. This isn't always a negative thing. Now, I do feel like there are some compromises that need to be made. I feel like you're leveling up in a relationship, and that's what we were seeing coming out here. What needs to be released here, Libra, is you holding back, you waiting for the right time. Two of Wands, planning, waiting until the time is perfect, or the weather is perfect, or the right season, or, you know, there's all these different check marks that you have to meet, as like a list of things that you have to check off, and Spirit is telling you no more waiting. This is what needs to be released. Okay, this is your person. The energy surrounding you, the Lover's energy, this is your person. This is you and your person moving forward in a positive direction. It looks like two people camping, holding hands, camping. Releasing any conflict. It's like one more try. So this is a person who you've had some complications with in the past, but you guys are choosing to move forward in a positive direction. This Nine of Wands energy is one more try. Okay. I do feel here somebody is apologizing, whether this is you, whether this is your person. It's like, are you going to accept their apology and move forward, or are you going to wait until they check all the boxes? Okay, because I do feel like this is your person. Now, it's challenging this, the Six of Pentacles, is this going back and forth, weighing your options. It's time to choose, time to make a decision to move forward in a positive direction here. The Two of Wands energy, so whether that means like a proposal, maybe that means a baby for some of you. Three of Cups, the Chariot. This is what needs to be released, Libra. This is you going back and forth. Some of you may have been going back and forth between this person and another person. You have to decide through this full moon. If you don't make a decision here, it's going to be a lot of disdain in your life. There's going to be, you're going to not feel very happy, very fulfilled. It's almost as if there's going to be a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety caused by this indecision. There's going to have to be some sacrifices that are going to need to be made. There's also going to need to be some work that's going to have to be put in order for you to get the outcome that you desire with this particular person. Now, the energy that's coming out for you that are going back and forth, that think that, which person is my person? Earth energy is coming out very heavily. So this is a person who's going to be very grounded, very stable, very secure, maybe even a business owner, entrepreneur. I definitely feel here that's part of the challenge, is maybe questioning if this person feels the same, maybe feeling intimidated a little by their position. I do feel like there is a back and forth energy, and for a lot of you, this is between two people. So, the Four of Cups is clarified by the Five of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Pentacles. Here's what I see. If you don't choose this person, you're going to go back and forth for a little bit, but both parties are going to distance themselves from you, and you're going to be in this energy of focusing on work, focusing on career, which is fine, but you can be focusing on work, Seven of Pentacles, with the person that you're going to be happy and fulfilled with, or you can do this without them. You're going to feel happier, more fulfilled with another human being around. So just keep that in mind, Libra. Again, Lover's energy. So this is an intense connection, a soul tie connection that you feel with this person. You need to trust that. So let's pull over the advice guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you found the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, give it a Libra emoji, or give it a lover's emoji for moving forward together. Libra. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, okay? There is a decision that you have to make. Like, you're going to have to walk away from someone. There's some sacrifices that you're going to need to make in order to move forward in a positive direction. But I do feel like this is in your best interest. You have to be the one to make this decision. Nobody else can do it for you. Because ultimately, you're the one that's going to have to walk away. So, again, you have both outcomes here for you, right? This is going to be a positive experience if you move forward with this person. It may take time to come together. Everything may not be made clear right away. But I definitely feel like, Libra, this person, the situation here is being called to in this relationship is a person who you have a soul tie with. And it's a person who is meant to be on your path. But there's also a person that is in your energy field, in your space, that is causing some confusion. Take some time and ponder. Ask for clarity, guidance. But you have to make a determination to either release or continue. So, your Wisdom of the House of Night cards coming out, the Warrior, the Wishing. This is like you understanding that this is a person who is in alignment with everything that you desire for your future. You can stand in this position of being alone by yourself as a warrior, or coming together with a person who is going to bring in a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness. But there are going to be sacrifices that need made, right? And it has to be on both sides. It can't just be one. This is an energy of you and this person deciding to come together. So Libra, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So let's jump right into Aquarius's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Aquarius Spirit. What do my Aquarian friends need to release through this full moon? Peace and thank you. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, the Chariots, and the Devil. Aquarius. There's definitely a situation here in which you're going back and forth whether you should distance yourself from this particular person, this situation, this opportunity, or if you should pursue. Should you move forward in a positive direction, or should you pause and wait? Okay? I definitely feel like there are unknowns here with the moon energy. There are some things that are hidden or that haven't surfaced completely yet. And this may be why you're kind of waiting to see. So let's clarify this. We're going to start here with the Knight of Wands. This is the energy surrounding you. So this is that, it's like a creative energy. The Knight of Wands is a creative, inspirational type of a person, but it's a person who is still very flighty, all right, back and forth, in and out, undecided. So please clarify the Knight of Wands for Aquarius's energy. What does Aquarius need to know in regards to this Knight of Wands? Please and thank you. And again, the High Priestess, that's what I was going to say with the moon energy, okay? You need to trust your intuition on this. And so I feel like this is a person who is maybe a little bit further along their personal development path or a little bit more in tune spiritually. But I feel here, Aquarius, there is a need to remind you that you can tap into your intuition. All you have to do is quiet your mind. Now, in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's hard to do. But if you take some time first thing in the morning, meditate, it will be beneficial. I definitely feel here, Aquarius, with the Chariot and the outcome if action is taken, I feel like you need to take action on whatever it is that you thought. If you felt like you needed to leave this situation behind because maybe it was toxic and this person was draining on your energy, then that's what's going to ultimately make you happy, even if it's uncomfortable. But if you feel here that maybe it's time to take action towards a certain dream, a certain idea that you've had, but you've been waiting to see how you can fit this in or how this is going to play out, there's going to be a need here to kind of release this hesitancy. Okay, it's time to just move forward and trust your intuition. Now let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles. This is in the energy of what's challenging you. So the challenge here is the waiting. Spirit is telling you no more waiting. The time is never going to be good enough. And maybe for some of you with this Three of Swords energy, now this Three of Swords, it can be a betrayal. But more importantly, this is something in the past that created a blockage for you moving forward and you not seeing this clearly. Now, whether this happened in business, because we have the Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, whether this is a relationship, maybe a friendship that you're needing to make a decision on. What I see here in the outcome if no action is taken, we have the Devil. Okay, so this is the outcome if no action is taken. And we're going to clarify this in a moment, but I feel like this situation just gets worse. This anxiousness, and you're going to see, like, if this is a business opportunity, for example, that you need to jump on, you're going to watch people excel past where you could have been if only you had taken action. Now, if this is a relationship that you should have moved away from, because there's two messages, there's two people that this reading is coming out for. If this is a relationship or a friendship that you're needing to move away from, the challenges, the conflicts, the chaos is just going to get worse. So how to release this energy, the moon, is trust your intuition here, Aquarius. You know what you need to do in this situation. Very clear to me here, Aquarius, that you've already had downloads, that you've already gotten information about what you need to do, and you're just questioning, like, was this spirit, was this ego? Here's what I will say. The longer you wait, the further away from your desire, your goal, you're going to get. But if you do take action, it may be uncomfortable for a little time. But I do feel like, and there may be some work, some effort, some time and patience that you have to put into building the project, to rebuilding yourself back up after being in such a tumultuous relationship or friendship. But I feel like you know what the right thing to do is, to be honest with you. This is coming out as a situation in which the person here knows what step needs to be taken. We're going to pull a few cards here at the end for advice, but let's first clarify this Chariot energy. This is the outcome if action is taken. Nine of Cups. Okay, so we're going to put this back because this is a lot of cards, but we'll take a peek the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So for those of you that this is a business situation, okay, if you can make a decision and move forward, okay, stop holding back, there is blessings to be had. But you first have to do this. I do feel like there is positive energy coming after this decision is made, and it's not going to take long. You're going to know how this is resonating, if this is a relationship, if this is a business situation. So we just seen all of the pentacles come out. Now look what we have. Did I not say there were 2 messages coming out here? So for those of you that this is a relationship, in order for you to gain this wish fulfillment, this happiness, this person who is in alignment with what it is that you truly want, you first have to walk away from what is no longer serving you. And that can be difficult, right? Because there's some changes that we may have to make. So let's clarify this Devil. Okay. What I will say, guys, either path that you choose, there are lessons to be learned. So don't beat yourself up. Okay, don't worry, don't stress, don't fear. If you take the wrong path, there's lessons to be learned in both. This reading is simply saying if you don't take action on what your intuition has been telling you, you're going to see things pass by you that you wish you would have taken up on. Okay, or you're going to stay stuck in a situation that's really challenging for you and that's going to cause more harm than good. Eventually, you're going to walk away. Eventually, you're going to get sick of being treated like crap and you're going to walk away. Eventually, you will take action on this dream, on this. It's just, when will you be ready? Okay, through this full moon, Aquarius, I definitely feel like there is a need to stop waiting for the right time, because the timing is never going to be right. There's always going to need something to be prepared for, something to wait for, something better may come, and waiting until then is only going to cause more stress, anxiety, worry, fear. Taking action may be a little challenging, but in the long run, it will be worth it. So, let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And what I get from this Four of Cups is meditating. This guy is literally sitting against a tree like a Buddha, meditating on which option he should choose, which path, thinking. There may be some sacrifices that you have to make here in order to get the outcome that you want, the outcome that you desire. Okay, but I do feel like you have it in you, Aquarius. You have all of the tools that you need in front of you to make this work. You're kind of overthinking it right now and questioning, but what if, okay? What if it passes you by? It's time to take action. Let's pull Knight of Swords, taking action. Rigid. Aquarius. So this card talks about a wall, a blockage that's blocking you from what it is that you truly desire. Is there a stone wall that stands between you and your desires? Could that wall be inside of you? Now is the time to become more flexible. Drop your rigid expectations. Don't be afraid to drop your guard a little too. If you're willing to let others in, You will see a benefit in these connections. Another meaning here is that you recognize the wall that others may have put up. Don't take it personally if they don't let you in. This is their way of coping, and it has little to do with you. I honestly feel here, Aquarius, that this is talking about the blockages, this waiting. Okay, you're waiting because you're waiting for something else, something better. And I feel here intuitively you've been being pushed a little bit towards taking action, but the time is now. Not necessarily through Mercury retrograde, but as Mercury retrograde comes to an end, start evaluating, start analyzing where you can focus your energy to make this dream happen. So Aquarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. We're now going to move into the fire signs, Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. Thank you guys again. Namaste. So let's jump into Sagittarius's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Sagittarius Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to know? Please and thank you. So the energy surrounding you, Sagittarius, is the Nine of Cups. What's challenging you is the Lover's energy. How to release, correct the energy. The outcome if the action is taken is the Ten of Pentacles. The outcome if no action is taken is a new beginning. I definitely feel here, Sagittarius, there's a need to be brutally honest. I'm hearing brutally honest with yourself at this time. The energy surrounding you is very happy, very independent, wish fulfillment energy. But I feel there's definitely a questioning. And I know all of the cards that are showing here are positive, yes. But the reason why this is coming up is because you're questioning. And I feel here, honestly, Sagittarius, maybe even trying to control the outcome here a little bit. Now we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. It's almost as if no matter what path you choose, you will be happy. There may be some bumps in the road with this new beginning and the full energy, but I definitely feel here, Sagittarius, you're headed in a positive direction regardless, okay? So don't worry, don't stress, don't fear the outcome so much. I feel here the energy that's coming out is kind of going with the flow. On the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius, we have the Two of Swords. So this is definitely an energy of guarding your heart, protecting your heart, but this is also an energy of being closed off and not seeing a situation clearly. Underneath of this, we have the Ace of Swords. So this card talks about truth, clarity, victory. But in order to do so, you may have to take a step back. You may have to see this from a bigger picture perspective, okay? So, again, a new beginning, a new opportunity. Maybe this is a new beginning, a new person, or this is a new beginning in a relationship that you had in the past. Maybe this is even taking a current relationship to the next level. But I definitely feel here with the moon energy, there are a lot of things that still aren't clear about this beginning, okay? You have to make a decision. But honestly, Sagittarius, you need to make a decision in regards to your own happiness, your own stability. Self-care isn't selfish. Okay, so taking care of yourself, your own personal needs, and making sure that you're in a good position isn't selfish. Okay, I also feel if there is questioning or a feeling as if you need to wait, trust that. The moon is about that subconscious mind, your intuition. So if something feels off, trust that. The Lover's energy, yes, this is a soulmate connection, but I feel here in this message, this is a choice. Okay, this is a choice that you have a decision to make. Maybe this is between two people that you feel an intense connection with. Maybe this is a choice between two job opportunities, two business ventures. There's definitely a choice that needs to be made here in regards to your own happiness. Okay? The Page of Swords, the Chariot in the reverse. If things, again, if you feel like you need to wait or you need to take a pause or you need to do more research, trust that. Okay, trust your intuition. For some of you, there may be, if this is two people, like two relationships, there may be something that you have to end in order to move into this new direction. So that may be uncomfortable. It may be an uncomfortable feeling, but you can handle this. You have all the tools that you need in front of you to create the vision that you desire. And that includes people. You know, there are people that are already surrounding you that they're in alignment with what it is that you want your future to be. So trust that, Sagittarius. Now, how to release this? The Empress energy. Whenever a card comes out in the challenge, you read it in the opposite manner. So this would be like the Empress in the reverse. And if the Empress would have came out in reverse, we would have read her in the upright. But I feel like this is you trying to control the outcome, trying to control the situation. Maybe this is like playing both sides of the fence and things are kind of getting caught up in the confusion, the uncertainty. You're going to have to make a decision one way or the other. 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups. Okay, and again, with the 8 of Cups, there may be some things that you're having to leave behind. There may be some things that you're having to sacrifice in order to move in this new direction. But trust that everything is going to be taken care of, and that intuitively you already know exactly what it is that you need to do. So trust that. Trust your intuition. So the 10 of Pentacles. This is in the outcome if action is taken. So we see that there's an ending that needs to take place, and it keeps coming out here over and over again, the world and the death. In order to get the outcome you desire, there's something that you're needing to leave behind. You're going to know better than me. This is a general reading. There's several people that come into these rooms that I read energy for. Several clients that watch the videos. So just trust the process here, Sagittarius. You're going to know. For some of you, this is a relationship. This is a person that maybe you have history with, but this person is no longer serving. Like, you guys aren't in alignment. People grow, people change, and maybe you guys grew apart. Okay. I also feel here, Sagittarius, if you don't make this decision will be made for you. Whatever that means. So if this is two people that you're juggling, or you can't, two friendships that you can't decide, maybe this is two business opportunities, well, eventually one is going to fall off. Okay. And that will be the choice that you have. Or I guess you could always choose to not endure any path, move in a different direction. Again, free will. But I do feel here, Sagittarius, a decision is needing to be made, right? And there's sacrifices that are going to be made in this decision. That's why this decision is difficult. There's going to be positive blessings that come regardless what path you choose. Trying to control the outcome is the challenge. Okay? Is the challenge. So, Sagittarius, let's pull a few cards out for your advice, guidance moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. And if you found the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, let's give it a race car emoji for moving forward quickly, efficiently in a positive direction. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, 7 of Cups in the reverse, 5 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. We see this ending, this difficult ending, coming out over and over again. So we obviously see that there's something here, Sagittarius, that you're having to leave behind. Some of you, this is going to be a relationship. Some of you, this is going to be in regards to business, in regards to money, in regards to career. But whatever this decision that you're needing to make is a challenge. There's something here that you're needing to leave behind in order to move forward. Maybe this is friendships. Maybe this is a relationship that you've invested a lot of time, attention, money into, and you don't really want to walk away from that relationship, but Spirit is calling for you to make a decision. You have to decide what's best for your long-term stability. Now, what does that mean? Long-term stability. Like, what's going to meet your needs and satisfy you long-term? What's part of the challenge here, Sagittarius, is you trying to control the outcome is causing a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty, and needing to kind of be honest with yourself about that at this time. And see the situation very clearly, very practically, maybe even brutally honest. As I said in the beginning, it's not going to be easy, but it is going to be worth it. Okay? So, I know there's sacrifices that are going to be made. There's going to be something that you're going to have to walk away from. You know what this is intuitively, but the time is through this full moon. Through this full moon, it's important to understand that the things that are no longer serving, if we hold on to those things, it's going to cause more harm than good. Your Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle is honesty here, Sagittarius. So this card talks about truth, clarity, being honest with yourself. The message that comes with the card is now is the time to be absolutely honest with yourself about what you want, what you're thinking about, what your motives and real feelings are. Honesty is the way to truly step into your power. When you choose honesty above all else as your goddess, she will send you courage to do what's right. This is also a time to demand honesty and integrity from others. You have a right to get clear messages. There is a great freedom and power in telling the truth. Again, there's something here that you're needing to release in order to move forward. So Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. I feel like the message has been received. There's not much more else that can be said other than just being honest and practical with yourself about what it is that you desire long term. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We are now going to move into Leo's energy. Namaste. All right, so let's jump right into Leo's energy for this upcoming full moon. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Leo Spirit. What do my Leo friends need to know for this full moon? Please and thank you. The energy surrounding you. Page of Wands. What's hidden? The Lover's energy. How to release this energy, how to correct this energy is the Hierophant. The outcome if action is taken is the Empress. And the outcome if no action is taken is the High Priestess. So what I see coming out here, Leo, is a situation in which you're proceeding with caution with a particular person that you feel an intense connection with. But I feel here that things may be speeding up soon, or you may be moving forward, trying to approach, pursue, maybe express how you feel to this person. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I definitely feel like there is a need to be strategic, so think about what you want to say, how you want to say it. Long-term effect. Play the tape out, as I would say. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the energy surrounding you. This is the Page of Wands. This is you proceeding with caution. You taking your time, taking a slow approach, paying attention to all the signs, the synchronicities. I definitely feel an energy of holding back for sure. With the Hermit, with the World, with Four of Cups. These are all signs of pause, waiting, withholding your energy from the situation. Now, what's hidden? The Lover's energy. This could be a choice, and this actually came up in Sagittarius's reading. But I definitely feel like there's somebody you feel an intense connection with that's going to come in and try to pursue or move things forward. I don't know why this always comes up in your reading, Leo, but I feel like this is a person from your past. For some of you, this could be a new person. I feel like this person is somebody who you've already connected with. And I feel here you've kind of already gone over, like, we shouldn't be together, this isn't going to work type of an energy, because we have the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Chariot and the King of Cups tells me that there's going to be a person that comes forward and pursues you, possibly a water sign. Cancer is coming out very heavily with the Chariot, the King of Cups, but it could also be Pisces or Scorpio. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I definitely feel here, Leo, like you're guarded, you're protecting yourself. A lot of you are trusting your intuition and not trusting the situation. Okay. So what I would say to that is, if you're feeling intuitively like this isn't going to work, or this isn't my person, or this is toxic, then by all means trust that. The Lover's energy is a soul tie connection, guys, but this is also a choice. This is also a decision that you have to make. Do I continue to push this forward, or do I pause? Do I wait? Do I see what happens? Now, somebody wants higher level of commitment, whether this is you, whether this is this person that's coming in to pursue. Some of you are put off by this. Okay. I definitely feel, again, an energy of pause, of waiting, of not moving things forward. And this may be part of the challenge, Leo, that you don't want to push things forward. You don't want to try again. You don't want to see where this is going to go. There's definitely a weighing of options coming through here. Is like proceeding with caution, weighing your options, seeing how this plays out type of an energy. So the outcome, if action is taken, if you do and we're going to pull a few cards out here for advice here in a moment. If you feel like there is a need to wait and you want to focus on work, you want to focus on career, you want to focus on other things, by all means do so. Because there's a lot of waiting coming out in these cards. Definitely wait through the retrograde to be able to make a decision on which path to choose. But if your intuition is telling you it's time to proceed with caution, I recommend waiting. You're on the right path. You're making the right decision when waiting to move forward, waiting to pursue. Okay. I do feel like a lot of you are kind of going to choose to focus on money. So if you choose to focus on relationships, you choose to focus on this career type of an energy, a relationship type of an energy, again, a path that you have to choose. So if you choose to focus on relationship, you will be able to build that relationship to your liking. But you have to choose what's more important, because you're going to have to sacrifice some of your work in order to make this happen, in order to bring this together. It's your decision, it's your choice. Both opportunities are being presented at this time. So Leo, your advice: Four of Pentacles, the Fool, the Strength with the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be rewarded no matter which path you choose. Definitely feel like there is a need to make sure that whatever you're choosing is in alignment with that bigger picture vision, whether it's relationship or career. But accepting that you're on the right path, that you're moving forward in a positive direction, and one step at a time. Okay, if you feel like you want to try and pursue with this person, I do feel like it is a possibility. It is an opportunity that is likely, but there is effort, there is time, consistency you have to put into a relationship. Are you ready for that? Or are you more focused on career, focused on your independence, which, to be honest with you, with the Nine of Pentacles coming out in the advice, I feel like that's kind of where your focus is, at least for the next couple months. So don't be ashamed of that. Nose to the grindstone. Don't try anything different. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Knights oracle message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, let's give it a sparkling emoji for blessings to come in. This is a message from Spirit. This is your higher power, High Priestess of Spirit. This is your intuition guiding you. Okay, so you're being called to trust your intuition. If you don't know what that means or which path you need to choose, take some time by yourself, meditate, process your thoughts, watch them, observe them, and then make a move. Okay, I do feel here, Leo, whatever path you choose is going to be successful. You just have to get clear on what that is. Which path do you choose? Which option is best suited for what you desire? So Leo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for your full moon reading. There's nothing really you need to release except for waiting. Mostly just needing to make a decision on which path to choose. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're now going to move into Aries energy, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So we are going to jump into Aries energy for this full moon reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. If you find the messages helpful, if it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Most important message here for Aries Spirit. What do my Aries friends need to know in regards to this full moon? What do they need to release? Please and thank you. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So Aries, the energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Six of Wands. What's hidden here is the Two of Wands, decision, a path, two paths, like you're at a crossroad. How to correct this energy? I feel like right now you're kind of holding back, not making a decision. There's going to be a need to make a decision soon. Okay. You're going to kind of be forced into a position where you're going to have to make a decision now. This could be in regards to money, because we have the pentacles and the wands, money and passion. I do feel it could also be a relationship, so I'll try to read it both ways. But the strongest message that is coming out here, Aries, is money. Right now, I feel here, Aries, are closed off to seeing a resolution to this challenge. And Spirit is guiding you to take a step back and look at the bigger picture vision clearly. Okay. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the Six of Wands energy. This is the energy that's surrounding you, Aries. This is feeling rewarded, feeling uplifted, like a winner. People have your back. People are definitely supporting you on this path, on this journey. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Cups. I definitely feel like there are blessings coming in. You're headed towards a positive new beginning, a new adventure. Okay, so don't pause for too long, is what I'm hearing. Don't take too long to decide what it is that you want the outcome to be, where to focus your time, attention, and energy. The Two of Wands clarified with the Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Queen of Wands. There may be a lot of hands in the pot, and you're needing to sift through the riffraff, if that makes sense. You're needing to get rid of the people that trim up the fat, if you will. You're kind of needing to let go of the people that aren't really serving the purpose or aren't doing the job correctly. Make room for new people to come in to help support this team, this endeavor. Because I don't feel like it's a situation. I feel like this is a blessing. This is an opportunity. I feel like this is something that you've been working on for a long time. It's definitely something that you've been manifesting. And there is a need to kind of cut out the things that aren't working anymore. Four of Pentacles, how to correct this energy. So let go of what isn't working and keep what is. Seven of Cups. See, the energy is too scattered. There's too many things going on at once. There's too many options here. You need to trim up the fat. What I will say, Aries, I don't feel like this decision or this letting go of the people that aren't serving or that aren't working, it's not going to be easy. Some of the people that you're having to let go of are people who you're close to, that you have friendships with. But I do feel like it is going to be worth it when it comes to business, when it comes to this new adventure. Things are wrapping up, I'm hearing. Okay, so the outcome, if the decision is made, you are going to be moving in a positive direction, a positive new direction. Okay, so trust the process here. I definitely feel like taking some time to recalibrate your energy, maybe going on a trip will be important, will be pertinent, maybe a staycation where you get away, but just locally. I definitely feel here, either way, you will be pressing forward. What I do see coming out, though, is if you don't cut the fat, you will see repercussions to that. So I feel like somebody is betraying trust, or maybe taking some off the top, if that makes sense. And Spirit is telling you that you need to get rid of these people. If you don't get rid of these people now, while things are easy, while you're being warned about this, it's just going to get difficult as you go along. You have to be the King of Swords. You have to be in this Queen of Swords energy. You have to stand your ground and look at the situation clearly and what is in alignment with what it is that you want, what it is that you desire, what is the outcome of this. Let's pull a few cards for your spiritual advice. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. Whew. And if you're still here and the message is resonating, let's give it a money bag symbol, because this is definitely a money reading for sure. Aries, there's something that's happened in the past that has you holding on to these people that aren't serving you very successfully. And the longer you hold on to this baggage, the more it isn't going to work. But if you're able to free yourself, if you're able to trim the fat and free yourself from accept the things that aren't working, cut those pieces out, it's going to make room for new blessings, new beginnings. But nobody can make this decision but you, until the universe wants to intervene anyway. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle card to sum up your reading. I do feel like there's something here that's happened in the past that it feels like you're kind of replaying the same scenario over, and maybe that's what's frustrating you. But I promise you, Aries, you're not playing the same scenario over and over. You are moving forward in a positive direction. You have the Ace of Pentacles coming out twice. So this is an abundant blessing coming your way. You're being called to free up space. Warrior number 2. This card talks about you being protected. No matter what experience you're having right now, no matter how this is resonating in your life, you are being protected. Okay? So lean into that universal knowledge a little bit more and trust. Aries, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. So let's jump into Virgo's energy for this full moon reading. And if you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Virgo Spirit: what do my Virgo friends need to know through this full moon? Please and thank you. Ten of Cups energy. This is long-term happiness. Family. This could be friends. Surrounded by people who love, support, uplift you. See how this plays out into the reading. So the energy surrounding you at this time, Virgo, 5 of Pentacles energy. What's hidden here? Challenge is the Ace of Cups. How to correct this energy, 7 of Cups. Outcome if action is taken is the Fool. The outcome if no action is taken is 2 of Wands. This has been coming up for a lot of people through this full moon, you guys. This full moon in Scorpio is an eclipse. And it's bringing to the surface a lot of things that people haven't been addressing, a lot of things that have been hidden for some time. And I feel here for you, Virgo, there's a decision that needs to be made. And I honestly feel here this is like leaving the past behind you and moving forward in a new direction with a new person, into a new phase of your relationship. But I feel like there's been some things that have been holding you back, and you feel this resistance personally. Okay? Now, maybe this has to do with money, with the 5 of Pentacles being the energy surrounding you. Maybe this has to do with job, business, finance. I feel like this reading is symbolic of this energy turning around, as long as you put yourself first, your own stability, your own happiness, your own financial abundance. And we're going to clarify as we go through the energy. So the energy surrounding you, Virgo, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is feeling a loss. This could also be a loss in money. But I definitely feel here, Virgo, this is you kind of trying to reevaluate options, putting a pause. It's like your energy at this time is too scattered. You're wanting to move forward in this new positive direction, but the past is holding you back. For some of you, this is a belief system. This is your beliefs around money, around relationships, around how you perceive those areas of your life. For some of you, this is actually going to be a specific person. Somebody who you have gone back and forth with, but you may have given this title of this is my soulmate or this is my twin flame. And guys, there is such thing as a false twin flame, which is the same as a karmic connection. But there's this new term out there, false twin flame, and I've kind of grasped the concept just because it does make a lot of sense. A lot of people are stuck in these entanglements where they feel like this person is meant to be in their life spiritually, and the energy that's coming through heavily is that's not the case. Okay? Now, by being caught up in this confusion, by being caught up in this uncertainty, whenever there's a new opportunity that is presented to you, it's like you ignore the offer. But by you addressing that, okay, maybe my energy internally needs to shift, I feel here it's going to open you up to new opportunities, new experiences. You may even start putting yourself out there more, meeting new people. Definitely a shift in energy, a shift in vibration, frequency, whatever you want to call it. But after this decision has made, it's like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Okay? Now, how to release this? The Seven of Cups. This is the decision. There's so many options here, and some of them seem really, really good, in alignment. Some of them, it's easy to tell it's not in alignment, or it's just kind of a placeholder. You're making space, Virgo, for things that are meant to be in your life. And you're releasing things that are no longer serving you. Now, whether this is a person, whether this is an idea, whether this is an internal belief system, by being aware that this change needs to take place, even if you haven't initiated the change, you'll start making progress towards a shifted future. Now, if you're able to accept and start making this transition, transmuting this energy, there are going to be new opportunities that are presented to you. As I said, you're going to meet new people. And again, there's going to be people that are going to come into your life that are going to uplift you, that are going to make you feel light and easy. It's going to flow. There's going to come some individuals, and they're going to cause resistance. They're going to cause chaos. They're going to cause uncertainty. You're not going to know right up front when you meet these people which person, which path they're going to align with. You're not going to know until the tape plays itself out a little bit. You move down the path with this person. However, I am confident that you will be aware and you will make moves to distance yourself from these toxic individuals. Because, Virgo, you are already aware that not everybody is meant to go where you're headed. It's going to be easier for you to release these people that are draining on your energy to make room for those who uplift you. If no action is made, there's going to be a lot of waiting. I definitely feel here there are already some either friends, maybe this is love interest, that is kind of holding you back. And here's what I mean by that. It's like you and this person may love each other, but you guys don't really have a lot in common or see eye to eye in your belief system, something along those lines. And this is a person who you're going to be called to walk away from, and it's going to be difficult because you believe that this person is your soulmate, twin flame. But I feel like, again, false twin flame or karmic connection is definitely what's coming out here. So let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Of the Page of Pentacles, the Tower, the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess. So this may shock you to find out, Virgo, that this is a false twin flame connection. Okay, so you're being called to be strategic at this time when it comes to this person. Okay, and you are going to eventually have to distance yourself with this Tower energy presenting. I don't feel like this is a decision that you're going to make. This is something that this person, the universe, an outside source or force, is going to initiate. But after this ending takes place, after this shift is made, there will be a progress. Trusting your intuition through this is going to be important. I definitely feel like there is some resistance, some uncertainty. The Lovers in the reverse is a decision that needs to be made, but this is symbolic of that false twin flame energy. So pay attention, Virgo. You're going to know how this is resonating for you and who exactly this is. What I will say, the first person that comes to your mind is the first person that your intuition is calling you towards. Let's pull a Wisdom of the House of Night oracle message to sum up your reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. If you found the message is resonating and you're still here, let's give it a butterfly emoji for change and transformation. Listening. So, and the words that are up here, they say darkness does not always equate to evil. Light does not always bring good. Listening calls to trusting your intuition, trusting spirit. Now, how do we know when spirit is speaking to us? It's a question a lot of people have. Well, what I will say, Virgo, to that is, Virgo, spirit speaks through us through our solar plexus chakra, which is right below your belly button. And that's why they say trust your gut, because that's where you're going to feel it. If spirit is speaking to you, you are going to feel it in your gut. That's how you are going to know it's meant for you. The message is for you. It's resonating for you. You're going to feel it. You're going to get goosebumps. It's going to be undeniable. Just trust that intuitive sense that we all have within us. Virgo, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for your full moon energy reading. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. We're now going to move into Taurus's energy, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, so let's jump into Taurus's energy for this upcoming full moon. Most important message here for Taurus, Spirit. What do my Taurasian friends need to know? Please and thank you. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome. It does help to set intentions for future messages. the moon with the Ace of Cups. So we're going to see how this plays out into your reading, Taurus. But this is like some illusions surrounding a new beginning or an offer in love that is coming your way. Maybe even a need to proceed with caution. But we'll see how this plays out into the reading. So the energy surrounding you this month, the King of Wands. The challenge here is the Four of Cups energy. Now, how to release this Two of Cups. The outcome if action is taken is the Knight of Pentacles. And the outcome if no action is taken is the Ten of Wands. We also have the Ten of Swords on the bottom of the deck here, Taurus. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with is either a fire sign or an earth sign. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But I feel here that this person or you, however this is resonating, has pulled back their energy. Now through this full moon, there's a decision that needs to be made. Do I invest time, attention, energy into this connection to getting this back on track? Or do I walk away in a new direction? And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, but I feel here there is a need to pause. First of all, think about this. Okay, be strategic with your next move. I also feel that there's, for a lot of you, a person on the outside looking in that's offering a new opportunity. And so that's also a decision that needs to be made. Which path do I choose? Ultimately, there's going to need to be something that you're going to have to put an end to, because if you move forward with this new person, they're not going to want you to be interacting with an ex. And if you reconcile differences with your ex, they're not going to be wanting you to interact with somebody who was a potential partner. So let's clarify this. Now, again, if you find the messages helpful or resonating, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to start here with the King of Wands. Most important message here, Spirit, for Taurus, about the King of Wands energy. What do my friends need to know? Death with the Seven of Cups. So, to be honest with you, Taurus, this person is walking away. I feel like they're walking away from this connection because there's confusion. Maybe they have options. Maybe this is them spending too much time at work or just having their energy too scattered. They could also be going through some other changes, transitions, endings that they're not really telling you about. And they don't know how to express this to you. Definitely feel like there is like miscommunication here going on. But for some of you, this Seven of Cups energy is a person that they've been talking to outside of this relationship, a person that they've already started a new beginning with. Okay. I definitely feel here, it's like you're sitting back, watching, waiting. Okay. I do feel like you feel an intense connection with this person. But it's like you're comparing this person maybe to a past person, or is this the person that I want to spend my life with? There's an energy of questioning if this is the one. Now, the Lover's energy, there's a decision that needs to be made, and I feel here through the retrograde, through the full moon energy, just getting clear on where you want to focus your time, attention, energy next. Now, again, making that move after the retrograde, so it is a more stable, more solid choice, decision, outcome. Okay, but I do feel there is a need to decide. There's a path that you need to choose. The confusion is part of the challenge here, Taurus. Let's clarify the Two of Cups energy. Nine of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups. You see, it's like you go back and forth. Do I want to be by myself? Do I want to be in a relationship? I also feel with this Five of Cups energy, there's something here from your past that's calling your attention. It's kind of pulling you backwards. The Knight of Pentacles is in the outcome of action is taken. So this is like things at a standstill. And I feel here, Taurus, this is you walking away from this particular situation that really isn't serving and focusing on work, focusing on business, focusing on your goals, tangible things. There's a lot of new beginnings coming in for you. There's a decision that you need to make right now. I feel like this person is kind of pulling your energy away from other things that you could be doing. You know this. Now, if you stay in this situation without taking action, it's going to be miserable because I feel like you're going to slowly watch this person move on. And you may even portray that you're happy and you may be okay for some time. But I definitely feel here that this will weigh heavy on your heart and you will eventually have to make that move. Don't rush. Don't rush into anything new. But don't stay stuck in a situation that's going to cause more harm than good. It's cool if you cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. For liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. And if you're still here, you're finding this message is resonating, let's give it a race car emoji for moving forward quickly from this toxic environment. Two of Swords, the World, the King of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. There's a decision. There's also a comparing to the past. There's water energy that's coming out in this advice, but I feel here, Taurus, that the lesson has been learned. It's been a hard one. You know what you need to do moving forward. And to be honest with you, I feel like it's emulating this Nine of Pentacles energy. It's taking care of yourself, being in your own independent energy, having everything that you need taken care of for you. Okay. Focus on the future. I already feel here, Taurus, that you know this person isn't in your future. I know you feel that this person isn't your future. It's hard. There's a risk to take, right? And so we have your Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle, which is risk, and this talks about taking the leap. You have a decision to make. Stay in your current situation. Take action to move forward. The choice is yours, Taurus. I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alright, so we're going to dive into Capricorn's energy for this full moon. See what we can see for your upcoming energy. Most important message here for Capricorn spirit. What do my Capricorn friends need to know? Six of Cups energy. Let's see how this plays into the reading. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is the Queen of Pentacles. What's hidden here is the Four of Swords. how to release this, how to change, how to transmute the energy. This is the outcome if the action is taken, and this is the outcome if no action is taken. King of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. So we see the King and Queen of Pentacles, but it's almost as if their backs are turned to one another. Capricorn, the energy surrounding you. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy of a person that's very stable, very independent, maybe even independently wealthy, is a leader, either a leader in their current career field or business owner. Okay. But I feel like this is you, Capricorn, in a very stable, very secure position. Okay. I feel like you're focused on healing, focused on grounding. This King of Pentacles energy, I feel like, is a person from your past. And we're going to clarify all of this here in a moment. I feel like this is a person who you have an intense connection with, but something went awry between you and this person. And I feel at this time you're spending a lot of time alone, but you're looking back on the past and kind of reevaluating everything within this connection, how things transpired between you and this person. I definitely feel here there is an energy of like questioning if you made the right decision when moving away, because I do feel like it was you who distanced yourself. Okay. Now, in regards to business, career, money, finance, this could be a business partner that you've taken space from. But to be honest with you, Capricorn, I'm getting the sense that this is more like a romantic partnership and maybe business was involved. Okay. Now, what's hidden here, what's challenging this is I feel like you enjoy your seclusion. At this time, you've gotten to a point where you kind of want to be alone, and anybody coming in is going to disrupt that. And so you're on this kick of, if a person isn't in alignment with what I want for my future, it's easy for you to walk away. Now, in regards to this particular person, this King of Pentacles energy could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could also be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I definitely feel here, after having some time by yourself, spending some time alone, it's almost as if you really miss this person. And that's where this regret comes in. I do feel here this person is waiting for you to reach out. They go about their life thinking about you as well. So if you're questioning if they would be reluctant to speak if you reached out to them, I don't feel like they would. I feel like they would accept you back very quickly into their life. But the question lies, is it going to be worth it? And what's really changed to have a different outcome? Part of the problem here, Capricorn, may be that either you or this person is still holding on to something from the past that transpired between the two of you. The King of Pentacles clarifying the Five of Cups. Definitely earth energy coming out here, guys. So you're most likely dealing with another earth sign. Okay. It's a lot of questioning. A lot of, does this align with my future? Should I stay on the path that I'm on? I always say if there's any questioning in any situation, that's the universal soft no, or at least universal sign to wait. Okay, be patient. However, Capricorn, I feel like you have been waiting. You have been being patient. And so what I see coming out here through this full moon is you have to make a decision if you're going to take action towards this person or just let this go altogether. To clarify this King of Pentacles energy, if the outcome, if action is taken, I do feel like this is a possible reconciliation if that's what you want. But what I see coming out here, Capricorn, is has anything really changed? Or if you walked away from this person because they were involved with another person, are they still involved with that person? Are they still questioning this connection? Are they still trying to control the situation, trying to control the outcome, trying to control you? Four of Pentacles is the outcome if no action is taken. So this is the same position that you're currently in. An energy of holding back, withholding, waiting, being patient, possibly working on work, maybe even keeping things on a frivolous type of a level. But I definitely feel here there's like a waiting to see, or waiting for this person to come around. Again, I feel like there is an intense connection coming out between you and this person, and that's why there's all this questioning in regards to this connection. So let's pull a few cards out here for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below in the description box. If you're still here, you're finding the message is resonating. Let's give it a healing heart emoji. Capricorn, Four of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. There's a change in perspective that needs to take place if you want a reconciliation here with this person. But ultimately, you're the person, the decision lies with you. The ball is in your court. So here within the next couple weeks, I feel like there is a need to decide what you would do if this person came forward, if the communication is blocked, or if you should pursue this person, if you should reach out to this person, because I feel like there is going to be an opportunity to do so soon. Now, I don't know how exactly that's resonating for you, Capricorn, whether this is a friendship or a relationship. But for most of you, I feel like this is a person who you were at one point in a relationship with and you had an intense connection with. Four of Pentacles tells me that there's a lot of withholding or holding back. So whenever you move forward with this person, that's definitely something that's going to need to be addressed. Whether this is you or whether this is this person, how will you guys move forward without holding back so much emotionally? And cycles. So cycles talks about repeat cycles. And here's the thing about it. If there hasn't been any changes that have been made for you or this other person, then it is going to be a repeat of the past cycle. And that's what you ultimately, it boils down to. Has there been changes made in order for this to work long-term moving forward? And if it hasn't, are you prepared to repeat a past cycle? So Capricorn, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this full moon. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so let's dive right into Cancer's energy for this full moon. See what we can see. Most important message here for Cancer Spirit. What do my Cancerian friends need to know? If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. So Cancer, the energy surrounding you this week is the Ten of Wands in the reverse. The challenge here is the Queen of Pentacles. how to release this energy, the Five of Wands. The outcome here, if action is taken, is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And the outcome, if no action is taken, is the Three of Swords. This is going to be a divinely guided message here with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. And this is going to be a message in regards to a person that you've been holding on to for some time. And you've given this person a lot of chances, Cancer. I feel like this person has messed up a lot and you've accepted them back into your life, allowed them to be a friend. They weaseled their way back in again and did the same exact thing. And even though you may have a history with this person, they've caused a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos in your life. We're going to clarify all of this here as we go through the message, Cancer. But I feel like right now you're kind of back and forth whether you should walk away, whether you should stay, whether you should keep them as friends, whether you should try again. Are they lying? Are they being honest this time? And I feel here, Cancer, it's up to you. Obviously, everybody has free will. But we see here, the outcome, if no action is taken, is the Three of Swords. So if you stay enthralled in this chaos and this confusion, it's only going to cause more pain, more heartache. So let's clarify. We're going to start here with the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I honestly feel here this is you acting like this isn't bothering you, but underneath of it all, it really is. Let's clarify this Ten of Wands in the reverse, please and thank you. You're not trying to let this get to you. You are trying to stand your ground. You're trying to be confident, but something has transpired that's made you question if you should still invest your energy into this person. I definitely feel here with the Death energy, there's something here that's coming to an end in regards to this. It's like you're making a decision here within these next few weeks to release this energy. Let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles. Now, what I will say, Cancer, especially through the retrograde, don't make any hasty decisions. So make a plan. Take some time, think it out, but I definitely feel here that by end of May, beginning of June, it's time to release. It's time to release this. Okay? It's time to free yourself from this person's lies, this person's deceit. You see, the Queen of Pentacles, Cancer, you're the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is water energy. It's very nurturing, very caring, very loving type of an energy. This person is coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, which is earth energy, which is very practical, very straightforward, very grounded. Okay, completely different energy. But we see the Seven of Swords. So this is something that this person is hiding or keeping from you because they know how you're going to react. I definitely feel like there's a need to just walk away. Don't stay enthralled in the chaos. It's only going to cause more confusion. And if I were doing a reading for any other party involved in this situation, that's exactly what I would tell all parties involved. If you are not the only person with another person, then it's honestly going to deplete your energy. And there is spiritual meaning behind that. Okay, you might want to look into it if it's something that interests you. But when we intertwine our energy with another person, especially sexually, and this person doesn't have pure intentions. They don't have our best interest at heart. We'll find that we will get more and more depleted as time goes on, to where we literally won't be the same person as we were before we dealt with this situation. Now, I feel like there's a lot of new experiences that are coming in. You have a very supportive team around you. Family, friends, coworkers. Preoccupy your time with those connections. Okay, so if action is taken, this is the 8 of Wands in the reverse. This is blocking this person's energy, and there you are, Cancer. Could also be waiting, taking a pause, having a conversation with this person. But to be honest with you, Cancer, I feel like you can't trust this person as far as you can throw them. I feel like even if you did try to have a conversation with this person, they're going to try and tell you everything that it is that you want to hear. Now, if you don't take any action, if you stay engaged in this connection, 3 of Swords energy. Let's clarify. If you have patience, if you hold back, slow and steady wins the race. Okay. I feel like this person will always be going back and forth. This person is a very independent, very, it's like they're on their own. They're their own person. They're not going to let anybody come in and change that. We have the Devil energy, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so it's up to you. Cancer, obviously, everybody has free will. But I don't feel like this person's energy is changing. You stay enthralled in this confusion and this chaos. And they're going to tell you exactly what it is that you want to hear. So, if you're okay with that, by all means, let's pull a few cards out for your spiritual advice moving forward. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. Cancer, we have the 2 of Pentacles, the King of Wands, the 6 of Swords, Judgment, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. So, there's an energy of needing to make a decision. Do you stay or do you go? If you end up staying, I don't feel like this person is shifting their energy. I feel like they're going to keep exploring their options or having options. 7 of Cups energy. I also feel here that there are other people that this person is currently going back and forth with that you know about. And they most likely know about you. And I honestly don't feel like this other person really cares about that as much. Now, if you don't care about that as much, then you guys might as well just get together and have a little third-party energy. And I definitely feel here, Cancer, this is a more lustful connection. At one point, you and this person did have a lot of love for each other, but it's becoming too much. Is it really worth it? Is the D really that good? So, Cancer, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. All right, let's dive into Scorpio's energy. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Scorpio Spirit. What do my Scorpion friends need to know in regards to this full moon? Please and thank you. Seven of Coins energy with the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. We'll see how this plays into the reading. A lot of times the Lovers will implicate a romantic connection. This can also sometimes be a choice, so keep that in mind, guys. The energy surrounding you, the Ace of Cups. The challenge is the Four of Wands. What will help you transition is the Page of Cups. The outcome, if action is taken, is the Eight of Staffs, and the outcome, if no action is taken, is the Three of Swords. Interesting, the Three of Swords also came out in Cancer's reading. That could be resonating for you. If you have Cancer in your chart or are dealing with a Cancer, you may want to check out that reading. Scorpio, there is a new love offer that's being offered to you. But I feel like you want to take things slow. And this person wants to move things quickly. We're going to clarify all of this here in a moment, but I do feel like if you're not able to compromise a little bit, you could miss out on this opportunity. We also see here the Lover's energy. There is an intense connection here with this particular person. So let's clarify. We're going to start with the Ace of Cups, this new beginning. What do my Scorpion friends need to know in regards to? So in the past, Scorpio, there has been a lot of toxic connections that you've been entangled in. And I feel here this is weighed heavy on your conscious, weighed heavy on your heart, weighed heavy on your energy. And I feel like I'm tired of going through that. Sometimes, though, whenever we're in relationships that seem to repeat a similar cycle, we have to notice that there may be an internal pattern that we're not recognizing, that is subconsciously coming up, that we may need to shift, address, maybe change perspective a little bit. Now, what's hidden here, Scorpio, I feel like you and this person are already friends with benefits, and this person wants to take things to the next level, but this person is ready. Universe, if you don't feel ready, then don't be ready. Don't rush yourself. Don't push yourself into being ready. But learn how to communicate how you feel and where you stand. Some people may be willing to meet you there. So Scorpio, your spiritual advice moving forward is the Two of Coins, the Five of Cups, the Death, and the Six of Staffs. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is linked below in the description box. So Scorpio, it's definitely a decision. We see a decision that needs to be made. You don't want to lose out on an opportunity, but you also don't want to go through that same scenario again. Have a conversation and see where it goes. What is the worst that can happen? And I honestly feel here, if you're able to open up, have an open and honest conversation with this person, you may feel very rewarded in that decision. And this risk card came out for Capricorn. So Scorpio, the risk is, if I have this conversation with this person, will I lose out on this opportunity? I don't feel like you will. But it is a risk that you take. I feel like you're going to be very rewarded if you are able to open up and communicate clearly to this person how you feel and where you stand. But the ball is in your court. We all have free will. What is needing to be released here through this full moon is letting your past hold you back. You have learned the lesson you needed to learn, Scorpio, in order to move forward. And if you needed to remind yourself that, or if you need a reminder of that, feel free to come back here onto the channel to message me personally, and I will tell you, maybe even pull a card, a free card reading, and tell you that it's time to move forward. Okay, you have what it takes. It's time to make the move. Scorpio, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Alrighty, so let's jump into Pisces full moon energy for the month of May. If you find the messages helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. Also, guys, if you like the vibe, how I interpret the cards, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's welcome here, and it does help to set intentions for future messages. Most important message here for Pisces Spirit. What do my Piscean friends need to know? Please and thank you. King of Cups, energy. The King of Cups is a person who is very strategic with his emotions. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out into your reading. We also see on the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords, which is an energy of healing, of respite. The energy surrounding you through this full moon is strength. It's challenging you is the Queen of Wands. How to overcome this is the Devil. The outcome if action is taken is the Eight of Wands. The outcome if no action is taken is the Empress. Pisces. There's an energy of acceptance. It's coming out, it's surrounding you. Now we're going to see how this plays into this reading, but I honestly feel like this is accepting the things that aren't serving and moving forward, focusing your energy on the things that are working for you. Could also be symbolic of shadow work. So some of you may be going through that process of healing deep, dark wounds. More information on the strength energy for Pisces, please and thank you. Definitely feel an energy of healing things that you've been trying to work on for some time, but somebody has kept you caught up in confusion, caught up in conflict, caught up in confrontation. And I feel like you're starting to accept that this isn't working for you, and trying to figure out how to move forward. Now, this could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also, again, have water energy. Capricorn with the devil. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but I feel like there are a lot of things that are hidden in regards to this particular person. A lot of secrets. Not necessarily like they're lying, but just things that they're not telling you. And this is keeping you intertwined with this person, entangled in this situation, because you're trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt when they really don't have your best interest at heart. Now, a lot of you want a marriage. You see yourself getting married, buying a house, having a baby, traditional type of relationship. This person may not be wanting that. They may not want the same thing for their future. This may be what Spirit is trying to get you to accept. Now, if you don't see your life without this person, then you may need to change your perspective on this marriage thing, because I honestly feel like either this person has been married before or it's not something that interests them. I also feel for a lot of you, this person is very controlling, very manipulative. And you really, when you're around this person, you don't know which way is up. So if action is taken, if you can have a conversation with this person and get on the same page, you're always going to need to kind of have your guard up when it comes to them. Because if you ever let your guard down, they're going to go back to the same old BS. Okay, and I feel here, Pisces, with this Empress energy, one of two things can happen, okay? You can communicate your boundaries and be strategic with this person. Yes, you're always going to have your guard up, pay attention to this person's actions, but this can work. I feel like for a lot of you, this person does bring in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Now, if you don't take action, if you don't have this conversation, you're still going to be holding on to this connection, except for it's going to be very practical, very mundane. You're going to be manipulating the manipulator, if that makes sense. So being strategic with holding your energy to try to get a reaction out of them, to come forward, to have a conversation with you. I feel here through this full moon energy, there is a need to have a conversation with this person. But it's something that you're going to have to plan out, be strategic with. It's not something it's not going to be easy, but I definitely feel like it's going to be worth it. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. I flipped this one over because I feel here there's a need to focus on the things that are working and not the things that aren't. Definitely a need for a change in perspective here. I feel like you kind of need to detach emotionally when dealing with this person for the time being, because they know they have your heart, or they know they can get you emotionally, and that's one way that they manipulate. So if you want to be able to come across and communicate this very clearly, try not to get too into your emotions. Ultimately standing your ground and focusing on what is ultimately in the long run going to bring you happiness. So your wisdom, the House of Knight, is strength. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. If you're interested in a personal reading, the information on how to schedule is all linked below. This strength energy talks about you having the courage to endure a challenge. And so it may seem like there's a distance between you and this person, but you need to get clear on what you want the outcome to be. If you want this to work, it can work, but you have to shift your perspective, have to shift your focus. If what you want is like marriage, buying a house, having a baby, that traditional sense, then it may be time to walk away and put yourself first. But you have to choose and ultimately take your time with this because you don't want to have any regrets. So Pisces, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out. Thank you guys again for all the love and the support. And I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste. Thank you guys again for all the love and support, for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. If you find the message was helpful, resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up or comment below in the comment section your astrological sign. Now I'm going to say an Archangel Michael blessing to sum up the readings, to bless the message. Thank you guys again. Namaste. Archangel Michael, I call upon you. Please keep everyone who receives this message safe. Keep watch over them, their friends, and their family. Keep them safe from any harm of this world, the past, or the next. Thank you for your protection and guidance through these uncertain times. Thank you for bringing safety and security to those who need it most. In the name of Michael, so it is. Amen. Thank you guys again, and I look forward to reading your cards again soon. Namaste.